Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Duke's Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Here's the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Movement here from the tight end. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Mustangs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Here comes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Owens. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To throw, it's Weidman. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Jennings. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Complete on the shovel pass. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting fourth down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now a carry here for the fullback. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yardage.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Weigman. And now another deep ball here. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Fighting off the tackler. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Mustangs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's looking deep here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. And the Mustangs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Touchdown, Ponies. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
SMU offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Catch made on the out route.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying for a 4th down completion. Hit just as he throws the ball. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And the Mustangs are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, SMU 31, Texas A&M 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And it's good right down the middle. Hold on now. There is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a 1st down. The Mustangs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, SMU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Texas A&M 14.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Weidman. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to.
That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Mustangs. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas A&M, 21.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. From their own 7 is now 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He eludes the rush. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.